So I was watching a YouTube video, right? And I've been watching a lot of content around topics like being good with the present moment and all that type of shit. And like not giving attention to your problems. I feel like it's clicking in my head right now. It's clicking in my head that this is the moment. Like, you know, the journey and the process. The process is the journey. The journey, like, the process is the destination. Like, we're here, you're here. Like, this is what, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's good to have goals. It's good to have something to work towards and all that. But in reality, if you're not okay with where you are, you have to be okay with where you are right now to have any peace, any sort of contentment. Like, and having insecurities and all that stuff is like pointless. It's pointless and it's irrelevant and it's stupid and it's a waste of energy. And the little things that you worry about, like your acne scars, your rolls, you know what I mean? Like, it's really like, why are you letting that affect your vibration? Like, don't let it affect how you feel. Don't let it affect how you feel about yourself, about reality, because, you know, reality is just... So basically, I watched this girl explain how, like, the reality is just, you know how a prism refracts light and makes it a rainbow? Like, it turns white light into a rainbow. And so, like, really, reality is all an illusion. Not to say that it's like, illusion is not like a bad thing. It's just...
Have you ever gotten the sense that life is more connected than it seems? Like maybe those moments of synchronicity or love are glimpses of something bigger. What if I told you everything you're experiencing is filtered through a prism which is hiding the truth about reality? Reality isn't what it looks like. At its core, it is a single field of unified possibilities and potential. But here's the twist. It gets filtered through a prism. This prism of perception filters the pieces into different things: me, you, time, space, etc. The prism shapes everything that you think is real, but what if it wasn't true? What if you could see beyond the prism? In quantum physics, observation collapses potential into one outcome. Sound familiar? Your mind, your beliefs, your emotions, they're all part of this prism, refracting infinite possibility into the world that you experience. Here's the exciting part. Those moments of love or synchronicity that you experience, that's the prism aligning. That's you glimpsing the truth, the unrefracted light. Reality isn't fragmented. It's infinite potential, waiting for you to see it.
What we see in front of us is what we've manifested a couple weeks ago or months ago or, you know, seconds ago. And so it's like, if you don't like where you're at right now, it's because of how you were thinking a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, just how your mindset is. If you don't like how things are right now, it's probably because of your mindset. And yeah, like what is given to you probably sucks, but like, you are the one that determines where your attention goes. So where your attention is your reality. So if you're always thinking about your problems are going to be continually reinforced. And that's what I did when I was in college and depressed as fuck. I was just drowning in my own misery. It was everywhere, and I had no, like, my moments of peace were when I was doing habits that felt like were also self-destructive. Like when I would overeat and procrastinate by watching Netflix and stuff. Like those moments, it brought me the dopamine, it brought me like the joy, you know, it took my attention off of my problems. But in the back of my head, I knew I was gonna have to pay for it later, and it was just like a perpetual, endless cycle of misery. Like, it's insane. But right now, I'm in a very good headspace right now, and it's like, and it's it's really easy to talk about this stuff, say, let it go, be chill. But like, I don't know, it really is that simple, right? Like, is it? I feel like no, it's not simple, but it's all about I don't know. I just feel really good right now. And it's because I'm like not giving any attention to problems in my life. Like, I'm not saying, when I say not giving attention to your problems, I'm not saying like avoid your responsibilities. Like, no, I'm not saying that at all. Not do the stuff you need to do. But I'm talking about like when you remember something of your past and it makes you upset, don't continue the story. Just recognize that you're having the thought and then just think of something else, or just be like, okay, that's cool. Like, you know what I mean? Whenever I think of something that I don't want to think about, I'm like, okay, and then just move on. Like, I don't actually do that, but that's kind of like the vibe. That's kind of like what I do. I get mad, actually. I get mad at myself. I'm like, oh, stop thinking about that. But not really. I'm like, no, I'm gonna do. I'm just like, I don't know. I just recognize the thought, and then I just change topics in my head, I guess. I don't know. But I don't continue and like dwell in that story anymore, because it's the past, and the past is long gone. The past is what led us here, but you know, we're here, and there's no such thing as the past. See, talking about this stuff is really like, it's all like, what are you even saying? Like, that's the thing though. Like, words are just words. See, I could go on and on. And I also feel like that's what I'm doing. I feel like I'm just saying, I guess this is just like word vomit of like, it's just word vomit that, because I feel like I'm just saying a lot of stuff that other people have told me, and I'm just like reiterating it. But I don't know, guys. I just want y'all to know you're perfect the way you are. Actually, you probably got some stuff you need to improve on, like your mindset and shit. Like, stop playing the victim. But I'm saying, like, you know, if you're insecure, no, I don't, no, don't do that. Don't play the victim. Don't be like, oh my god, my life is terrible because of this. Like, I cannot help you and no one else can help you. No, like, that's just you. You gotta talk to yourself about that. You're gonna have to figure that out on your own. If you feel like you can't figure it out, then good luck to you, because you're gonna be facing a lot of suffering. And that's another thing, like, suffering still happens, but that's why suffering still happens. I don't know, suffering is like, it's crazy, because it's inevitable, right? Life does some things that is unexpected, and it just, I think it's, well, the YouTuber that I watch also said that, like, you know, you wouldn't want everything to go your way all the time, because that'd be boring. And, oh, there's a bee. But anyways, see suffering as a gift from the gods to realize your true nature, that you're more than the suffering. Like, because, you know, suffering is temporary, and then afterwards you're like lit again. So it's like, it's just a purification process, low key, right? It's like you're standing in a fire, like, but then after you're like transformed. So it's fun and exciting. It's like taking a cold shower. Taking cold showers, it sucks, but it feels good at the same time. Like, the after effects is like, it's like, you just feel amazing. So really just remember to vibe out, and you're here, you're now, you're in this moment. Live like you have everything you want already. Live like, just, you know, realize that if you're not content right now, you're never gonna be content. So be content right now. Be like, hell yeah. And just like, you know, feel empowered. You know, it's easy to just say feel this, feel that, but it's actually like, come on, give me something practical to do. Like, okay, so you want some practicality? Just take some deep breaths. Take a deep breath, like, and move your body. move your body and stretch your body. I've been doing yoga pretty consistently for like 2 weeks now, and let me tell you, I'm a new person. So if you know me, you're gonna have to meet me again, because I'm just kidding. I'm being dramatic now. But yoga is life changing, but it's so subtle though. I feel like intuition and all that, it's like subtle. But it's there, and it's like always leading you, you know? And if you're going against your intuition, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel like complete shit doo-doo. And it's gonna be because you're not, you're listening to your thoughts. You're listening to your inner critic instead of your inner being. So that's it for now. Stay tuned for the next video. Just some things I want to clear up. So I was like, if you're insecure, drop that shit. Like, don't be insecure. It's hard to not be insecure, because you've played the same thoughts in your head over and over, like, oh my god, I'm so ugly, or I don't know. You fill in the blank, but you are perfectly okay. Don't let your insecurity stop you from enjoying life, from enjoying what it means to be human, from what it means to be who you are. Like, and then I also was saying, like, oh, if you're not content now, you'll never be content. Like, I say that because, like, there's only the present moment. So if you only have power now. Like, you can't say, oh, I'll do that in a week. Who knows if you actually do it in a week? But, like, that's not a good example. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not trying to say that if you're not happy now, you'll never be happy. Like, no. It's definitely something you can build up to. It's definitely a process. After being depressed, it's not going to be easy to just automatically be happy. But it's really important to develop healthy habits that kind of promote that well-being. Because if you're just doom scrolling all day and just eating foods that make your stomach hurt, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that, like, I got happier because I got out of the toxic environment I was in, and I just started focusing on myself, taking care of myself. So, and that's gonna look different for each person, because each person has their own goals and desires. But all I'm trying to say is that in the meantime, when you're working towards something, it's important to still remind yourself that you're already whole as you are. You don't need something outside of yourself in order for you to feel satisfied with life, to feel okay, because that makes everything kind of you relying on the external reality, but when in reality, the reality is only reflecting your internal reality. So this YouTuber, he was like, manifesting is not about your thoughts creating your reality. It's about you moving your vibration to where you don't even have to my fucking god, why the fuck can I talk? Is the caffeine. It's the caffeine, because I'm like, no. But basically you just gotta ignite those good feeling vibes without anything from outside of you. Literally just go within yourself and just be like, oh yeah, today's gonna be a good day. And then it's gonna be a great day because you had that attitude going towards, and the universe is gonna reflect that back to you. Well, anyways, it's okay if you don't even listen to what I say, because you're gonna do what you want to do, and you're gonna have, I don't know. All I'm trying to say is, it doesn't matter what you have, what you don't have. It doesn't matter if you never even end up reaching your goals. That's kind of sad to say. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Like, oh, so I'm just working towards nothing? Like, what the fuck are you saying? I'm saying is, like, Nothing matters. So be free. Be free. Release yourself from the shackles of like what society makes you think is important. Release yourself from the shackles of always feeling like you're never done, like you're never complete. Like, bro, chill. I really like the saying, like, there's nowhere to be, nowhere to go. Like, this is it. This is life, and it's a journey, and, you know, the destination is the journey. All I'm saying is that, I don't know, I just feel like you should just, my goal in life is to feel good all the time. You know, being reasonable. Like, I know I'm not gonna feel good all the time, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not that, like, delusional, but you know, I don't know. I don't know. It's just like, it's so much to say in few little, like, I can't explain it. My whole life philosophy, I can't explain it in one video. Actually, I probably can, but you know, I haven't really thought it out, written it out, but you know, I live by it every single day. I live by the words of, yeah, like the W-U-H, yeah. So just, if you're ever sad, that's totally normal. The fuck? Being sad is normal. Oh, yeah, so like, it's not like, I'm not on that like toxic positivity shit. Like, I definitely know, never that, because I've been on that wavelength before, and it's also draining because you feel like you can't really express yourself. So yeah, life is about the full spectrum of emotions. You know, you're gonna have good feeling ones, you know, all in between. But don't let that throw you off. You know how we were saying, like, you know, suffering is like a purification process. Like, yeah, so like being sad, you know, crying, that's literally releasing the negative energy out of your body. Like, never stop yourself from crying, but also don't feed into your crying. It's a phenomenon. Like, like whenever I cry, I don't even try to like make myself feel better. I just let myself cry and be like, you do you, girl, cry it out. Like, I don't try to tie a story to it. I don't try to figure out why I'm crying. Because whenever you start crying and it like you start crying even more and more, it's probably emotions that were just stuck back there like from a while ago, and it doesn't even have anything to do with the current situation that you are in right now. So yeah, crying is totally cool. You should normalize it. And I just hope y'all have a great day. Bye.